Hey Libra Risings, how are you today? This is Astro Den here doing your 12 card spread for you Libra Risings for September 2018, okay? So I'm going to cut the cards and then go from there. Yeah, okay. I'm going to start from the top, okay? Four of Pentacles for the overall reading. King of Wands for the first house. Magician for the second. The Sun for the third. King of Wands for the fourth. King of Wands for the fifth. King of Pentacles for the sixth. Two of Swords for the seventh. Six of Swords for the eighth. Page of Wands for the ninth. Ace of Cups for the 10th. Sweet. Page of Pentacles for the 11th. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune for the 12th. What an interesting spread, Libra Risings. Interesting spread. You got two kings, three kings, two pages, the Wheel of Fortune, Sun card. You got some. This is an interesting spread. Okay, Libra Risings. Very interesting, okay? So I got the Four of Pentacles for the overall energy. You're holding on to something and you need to let go. You're being a little greedy, but like this big. Um, Pentacles here, okay? It's something that gives you practical use. Traditionally, though, as you can see from the card, that this pig um, or the Four of Pentacles is like someone that's being greedy, like a pig, right? Someone that's holding on to things. They don't want to let go. They feel like it's theirs, and they're holding on to money. So for you, it might literally be you holding on to money. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, be careful with that because it's saying that if you let go, whether it's a way of thinking or if it's a literal physical thing, if you let go, more will come to you. Okay, so don't hold on, because the thing is, the next card after the Four of Pentacles, you know, the tarot is a progression, is the Five of Pentacles, where you're poor. So you hold on so much, you end up spending what you have, but you're not getting something back. You're not. You know, you spent up all this holding on to the money, right? And you so focused on holding on to the money that you didn't like let go a little bit and thought, like, you know, bringing ideas of you getting more money. So the Five of Pentacles is literally, which is the next card, is you spent up all this and now you're poor because you was too busy holding on to this instead of letting go and accepting more opportunities to have money. You know what I mean? So you get what I'm saying? Anywho, don't let go, because the next card after this is the Five of Pentacles, and you don't want to be broke. Okay, broke spiritually, broke emotionally, broke financially, whatever. Okay. Next, the King of Wands is the first house, right? So you're actually feeling good, feeling great, feeling good, feeling great. How are you? You're feeling good. I feel like this card is similar to um, the Six of Wands, of kind of like coming home after a victory. Is youth, but the thing is, the difference between this and the Six of Wands is that, like, you've been victorious, you've been aware of your victory, and you're very comfortable with what has happened, how you've grown. Um, and so you're kind of just continuously relishing in it. You know what I mean? So, you know, overall, how I see this is like, you know, you are um, being looked at as someone who is just so creative, top, like the most creative person that they know. You know what I mean? So you're looking like someone who kind of just like, it's just like very talented, highly talented, and people, to the point of people looking up to you. You know what I mean? Very creative, very self-expressive. You have this thing so greatly that people look up to you. So you're looking like that this month, okay? Which is nice, very nice. Second house is the Magician card. So very short and sweet, honestly. You can, with positive thinking and taking positive action, you can get the self-worth and material worth that you want. But you have to definitely think positively, speak positively, and actually believe it. Actually believe it to attract that energy, okay? As you know, the Magician card is king of manifestation, all right? So, work that magic to make um, things pop up in your life, right? For things to work out in your favor. Um, yeah. So continue, realize your worth. Use manifesting power to realize your worth, so you can in turn get the material worth that you want. Okay. Um, the Magician card actually shows the trickster energy too. So be careful about someone trying to swindle you for money. Okay. Just felt like I had to add that part. Also, Libra risings too. Kind of go back here. The reason why you're like your appearance, your personality, your persona is like really shining bright right now, and everyone's looking at you for your creative mind and your self-expression and your coolness, is because the Sun and Mercury's here in the second half of the month. So you're looking good. Your appearance, your personality, your persona is the highlight of your life, and it's what you're thinking about, it's what you're communicating. And so you're identifying with yourself, which is great. Um, and you are like the King of Wands. You're proud of yourself, and that in turn is going to make other people proud of you. Um, so next is with the Magician card. This is in Scorpio. And so you can have really, really good luck here because you have Venus and Jupiter here, very auspicious energies. They give you good luck. They're benevolent planets. But the thing is that like what's cool is you are, um, you're desiring to get some money, right? You're desiring to build your self worth. You're also desiring to do this through connecting with others, other people that you trust, kind of building a shared worth and then making it your self worth too. But the thing is, though, is that um, it's greatly possible for you to manifest good things. It's because you have Venus here, which is about not only relationships, but things that you like, other things that you desire, such as money, beauty, art. You know what I mean? And then Jupiter's here, and Jupiter kind of brings abundance and prosperity to anything, but it also helps you get prosperity and abundance through different philosophies, different ways of thinking that will get you in the right mindset to manifest these things. Okay. So you have all the energy for you. You just need to do the work yourself. All the energy is for you, trying to make you get what you want out of life. But what you need to do is do your part too. Okay? Next, in the third house, we have the Sun. And for Libra risings, you have, what y'all got here? Sag? Yeah, I got Sag here. Um, So this is a good card to have. That means you're communicating greatly. You are in a positive way of thinking, which is good, right? Like I was just talking about. And it makes sense with this too because you think positively of yourself, and you're showing it, you're displaying it, right? Um, and you're just like in a happy mood. You're feeling good about your community. You're feeling good about where you live and what your community can give you. You're feeling good about how you're talking. You're in an auspicious way and in a positive way with your siblings. You're just the flow of communication and your positive way of thinking is just really, really on the up and up, which is beautiful. Capricorn is your fourth house. You have both Pluto and Saturn here, and you have the Eight of Wands. And it's funny, I believe Virgo risings had the Eight of Wands in their fifth house of Capricorn. So you may want to see what a Virgo rising has to offer for you. Okay, see if they can help you out with this energy. Y'all can help each other out. Or let me know if you have a Virgo rising in your life, if there's a connection there, okay? But when it comes to your home life, right, you have all these creative ideas being thrown at you all at once, and it's fast, and you're like, and it might be a little bit overwhelming. But the thing is about the Eight of Wands is that these are creative thoughts, creative feelings, self-expression, talents, and fun. All of that being thrown at you all at once. So it's an overwhelming feeling, but it's a positive, overwhelming feeling. Um, and, it's affecting you emotionally in a positive way. But again, you still feel overwhelmed by it. These creative thoughts and these creative feelings and the self expression could be coming through to you in your family life. You may be thinking of different and creative ways to connect with your family more, to adorn your house, to connect with Bay if you live with them, to um, to connect with your roommates. You know what I mean? You might just be thinking of um, creative ways to connect with people in your private life better. But all these things are being thrown at you all at once. And it's a lot, but it's good though. It's overwhelming, but it's a happy, overwhelming energy. You get what I'm saying? So this card is not bad to have, okay? Um, King of Cups in the fifth house. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, actually, before I go here, you have Pluto and Saturn here, right? And so I feel like this is things are being thrown at you real fast when it comes to your family life and emotional life. And it's good things, but it's also a lesson within that. You definitely done something good to like have these floodgates of creativity being thrown at you, being opened, right? But this is a lesson within itself because, it's Pluto and Saturn is like, okay, how is she going to be empowered by this opportunity now? How are they going to take authority within this opportunity from their home? You know what I mean? Um, how are they going to stand up for themselves and get what they want out of life? Um, how are they going to take these opportunities and transform their life for the better? You know what I mean? So this is the kind of energy that's kind of rolling around here, okay? Now, King of Cups for the 10th house. So this is interesting energy. The King of Cups here shows that you have this emotional intelligence and this emotional soundness when it comes to your creative thoughts, okay? Um, you realize from here and from here that you are getting all these inspiring, creative energies coming to you for a reason. You understand the reasoning for it, and you are trying to work through it. Yes, it's overwhelming, but you know this is happening for a reason, and that you're being blessed. You're realizing that this is a blessing, um, which is nice. And you're emotionally connected to your creative endeavors. You're emotionally connected to your how you express yourself. You're really feeling like not ashamed to express yourself. You feel good. Um, the thing is, though, is that do have this level of logic to you when it comes to your self-expression. Aquarius is in your fifth house. Mars is in Aquarius right now, and so you're driven and you're motivated by your thoughts. You're brainstorming a lot. You could overthink with this energy, but with you having the King of Cups here, you are thinking things through, thinking before you're speaking, but speaking freely and openly at the same time. So it's just bomb, creative, mature energy just spilling all over you. So it's nice. The fifth house represents the fun house and also the house of dating. So you just may be more emotionally sound and emotionally intelligent when it comes to your dating life and your fun life and just you being creative in general. Okay. Um, King of Pentacles right next to it in the sixth house, which is a good card to have because Pentacles, the sixth house is a Virgo house naturally, okay? But with the King of Pentacles here, um, see these cards are like connected to each other so deeply. It's dope. Um, you know, having the King of Pentacles means that there's some stability here. So when it comes to your everyday life, um, you're feeling some sense of stability. Your yeah, your routines are getting you're getting comfortable with the routine things in your life. You're very organized and you have your shit together and you have your routine set out and you're feeling stable. You're feeling practically stable and good and you're like, all right, I'm just going to sit here and just be happy that my life is finally in a nice stable environment, right? Um, the thing is, though, is that this is in the sixth house too, so this could be connected to your work environment. You finally feel stable within your work environment. Um, you might have kind of got into a new job recently, and you was feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but now you're feeling way more stable in this new position, this new routine that's in your life now. Well, if you have in Pisces in your sixth house, you usually don't have this stable feeling because Pisces is mutable water. You feel one way and then you feel another way and you feel another way, and you easily pick up energies of other people, confusions of your own when it comes to your everyday life, right? And so you usually don't feel too stable, and but you're right now you are. And that means basically the reason why you're feeling stable is because you learn to surrender. You learn to you learn that sometimes your plans don't work out, and you're okay, and you're finally okay with it. You're getting a sense of, all right, I get that sometimes things don't work out, and you know what, I'm okay with it. Um, and so that's like real dope within itself. And you learn that through this Neptune retrograde, because what Neptune retrograde is doing is causing disillusionments to have you focus a little bit more on your intuition so you can practice it more. And so when Neptune is direct, you have a clearer communication with the unseen energies that are trying to support you. And so you finally, your intuition is sharpening or sharpened a lot compared to where it was before. And you're realizing this whole surrender idea. You have to surrender to your everyday tasks, the energies of the day, and realize that your everyday tasks may not be as routine as you want them to be. And you're honestly realizing that, you know what, it's okay. I feel good about this. It's fine. So that's dope. Two of Swords, right? And it seems like all these energies are positive. So when it comes to your how you feel about yourself and how you feel about the people around you, that you know you can't help that they're around you, so you can't help that you have this work environment. You can't help that you have these your family members. It seems like that energy is okay, but it starts to get a little bit tricky towards relationships. Okay, so this holding on thing might be connected to your relationships, but let's keep going. Okay, so you have the Two of Swords in your seventh house, right? So that means you're literally trying to choose between one thing or another, and you feel like you're sort of blinded and you can't see something fully. You don't have all the details, and so making this decision is really, really difficult for you. And so to have it in the seventh house, right? Your seventh house is in Aries. Chiron is in Aries right now. So, you having this in your seventh house is saying that you're trying to make a decision with a relationship. Either you want to choose one person or another person. You want to choose to be in this relationship or not in this relationship. This relationship can be romantic or platonic, but you're trying to choose a specific route on how to think about certain things. Should I do this or should I do that? This may be just your general thoughts of relationships, of compatibility, of just relating to people and vibing with people. Should I go think about it in this way or should I be thinking about it in that way? The thing is, though, like I say with the Two of Swords all the time, this wolf's here. So there's someone that's watching you, watching your moves, trying to understand uh, how you're thinking, and maybe trying to attack you while you're down, while you having this timeout moment, while you're I feel with this relationship. Um, and this is kind of making is kind of connected to this Four of Pentacles because you're trying to hold on to something, and you know this decision is going to basically cause some sort of change, and you're worried about it, so you're holding on tightly to what you can because you know that this you're gonna have this inevitable change. You get what I'm saying? And so this is tricky. This is tricky. You have to really kind of try to think things through, think things out, and see if, like, should I be with this person or not? Should I think about this person this way or that way? How should I see this person in my life? You really have to think things out. Don't hold on to things because things are not, life is not meant to be just the same over and over again. It needs to be change, and that change will bring stability eventually once you get settled in that change. So try to let go a little bit, okay? And if you have any issues with making that decision, connect with your guides, connect with the higher self, connect with God, and they'll be able to help you with that decision making with that relationship, okay? Six of Swords for the eighth house. Again, like Six of Swords kind of reminds me of reflective energy. And so you're logically reflecting on how you should handle an intimate relationship. Again, thinking. That's why I think this is all about. I can't talk. This is what I think this is about. Wow, I was just stuttering for like 5 minutes straight. so, so you want to hold on to a certain ideal or a certain person or a certain way of life, and you need to let go, and you need to let go, so you're trying to hold on as long as you can so you can reflect on which decision you should make. Sorry, the wind is blowing. um, so you need to kind of like have a realization, like, yes, this change is going to happen, there's nothing I can do about it, so I need to make a decision. Should I go this way or should I go that way? You're just being extremely reflective of this relationship and seeing what will work best for you, okay? um, you can think it out. Don't stress yourself though, okay? And again, you always have your guides, your higher self, and God if you have some questions or you feel like you are not going to make the best decision, okay? I kind of choose to think that this Four of Pentacles is connected with this Four of Wands. You want to hold on to a certain way of living, even if it's for your hindrance, not realizing that, you're having blessings thrown at you, you know? So that's another way too. To kind of go back to the seventh house too, I said Chiron is in the seventh house. And so, this change that you're going through with your relationship is connected to childhood traumas, connected with your personality, persona, or appearance, okay? So you may need to do some healing with that. And you may not even realize that you need to heal that necessarily because maybe Chiron in Aries is not your natal position, but it is something that's real. And dealing with that ridicule as a youngin kind of fucked up how you are driven and motivated to do things. So keep that in mind, okay? Um, Aries, Taurus. Oh, another thing too is that, I see another point that I want to make for the eighth house too. Um, Uranus in Taurus is in your eighth house, right? And so I feel like the thing that you want to hold on to is your old way of being. But Uranus is kind of shaking you up and Uranus and Taurus is shaking your your life up when it comes to intimate relationships and shared worth and you're just intimacy in general, because what it's doing is making you realize that you are totally forgetting your true, original, quirky, authentic self, right? You've been taught to be one way, but you're actually another, and you've been told to bury your quirks, right? But the thing is that you cannot be in this deep relationship, this intimate relationship, this twin flame like composite like relationship, if you're not showing this other person your true, authentic, original, quirky self. So stop holding on to this picture of yourself and let go. Be your authentic self, okay? And the thing is, what is amazing is that you're going to, you know, realize your self worth, find yourself worthy, and you're going to win, and not only in a material way, but you're going to win within your relationship and win within the shared worth that you have with that partner. Okay. Um, this could be connected with money, shared worth, just like shared money to material worth, shared material worth too. Okay. Um, Page of Wands, it's in your ninth house. And so you're having a childlike wonder with your way of thinking. I believe Taurus rising tied this too, which is funny because they're also a Venusian rising. But you have like a childlike wonder with your way of thinking. You are you're following your passions when it comes to philosophies. If something really riles you up in a philosophical way of thinking, you are for it, and just you want to follow it. You want to follow that philosophy. Go with it because it really riles up this passion within you. So go ahead, enjoy it. Feel your childlike wonder, and just follow it. That's cool. That's the funnest phase of understanding philosophy. It's like really discovering it and learning about it and seeing what it has to offer for you and being excited about it. That's like the best phase of learning a new philosophy, learning a new culture, an idea, a religion, a belief. Um, this can show too that you're going to have a whole bunch of fun if you travel, if you do some traveling like outside of your community, way outside of your community, like across the country or out of the country. Okay. Um, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Nothing's in Gemini. Cancer. So Cancer is your 10th house. There's nothing in Cancer now, but having the Ace of Cups in your 10th house is lovely. You're having a new beginning emotionally when it comes to your status, career, and reputation. You feel emotionally happy and sound with where you're at right now, where your status is right now, where your reputation is right now. You had this new beginning, you feel emotionally fulfilled, and you're excited about it, and you're excited about what life has to offer with this new position, this new beginning, this new reputation, status, or career. So you could have been like, honestly, I see some Libra risings being able to work in a position where they have some emotional fulfillment, and they may not be getting paid like they want to, but you just emotionally feel fulfilled. Maybe you work from corporate to a nonprofit. Maybe you worked in one job, but now you're able to work in a job where you can use your creativity. You know what I mean? So like you have this lovely new beginning that's giving you emotional happiness within a status, reputation, or career that you have. Okay. Page of Pentacles for the 11th house. Okay. So Page of Pentacles is cool because it's this young kid, right? They're enjoying life and having fun, but they got a key. So they have the key to practicality, to financial success, to money, but they're being free and happy at the same time. They're really enjoying their youth at the same time, and that's like the one of my favorite page cards, honestly, because you're not so serious, you're not so stern, you have the keys, so you're smart and you're practical enough, but you're enjoying life at the same time. With it being in your 11th house, though, um, you know, I feel like you feel this way when it comes to friendships. You are open to meet new people. You are open to be acquaintances and really get to know people. But you already have in your mind what the type of people you need in your life, what type of support that you need from your friends. The 11th house is also the houses of wishes and dreams. So you probably are in a way where you have the idea of what you want to do in life, right? But the cool thing about it is, what you want to do in life really drives you and makes you happy. And so, yeah, you're going to do what you need to do to get the dreams and wishes you want, but it's happy because overall the goal is to follow your dreams and wishes. You get what I'm saying? So, dope card to have in the 11th house for sure. Lastly, you have the Wheel of Fortune in your 12th house, and so the wheel is turning in your favor when it comes to spirituality. You're going to have this lovely eureka moment, and it's going to change your life. It's going to shake you up, and it's like from your ancestors and your guides and God and your protectors, um, to kind of like stir things into your favor. The thing is, though, it's not like you're going to have like this thing happen to you, right? Um, it's not like you're going to have this thing happen to you in the outside world, from the outside world or whatever, and it's going to change your life for the better. You're going to have an actual self-realization on how to handle your self-undoing, your self-sabotaging ways, spirituality as a whole, and universe and the unknown as a whole. And then you're going to apply that self-realization to your life, and then it's going to bring goodness to you. You get what I'm saying? So right now what's happening is your guides and ancestors are giving you the keys, and now they are expecting you to run with it. You get what I'm saying? So that's dope. You have Virgo here. So, I wouldn't be surprised if you had this realization earlier on um, in the month, because, you know, early September is Virgo season. You might be actually going through this right now. Um, and you're thinking about it and communicating it, and it's been a main focus in your life, which is dope. Um, and then when you feel that fulfillment spiritually, you're going to feel so confident in the physical. So when Sun and Mercury is here, you're going to be like the King of Wands, just confident, happy within yourself, within the knowledge you got from here. Isn't that dope? Also, lastly, the Page of Pentacles, I want to add the North Nodes here, since your 11th house is in Leo. And so, whatever the self-realization you have with your friends, of like, yes, I'm going to meet new people, but I know what I need in a friend. I know what I need from people in my network. This is supposed to be happening, and it's going to be deterring you from your life path. So whoever you meet this month, you're supposed to be meeting, okay? Not deter you, but push you to your life path. Sorry. But yeah, that's what I got. So overall here, this is telling you to like stop holding on to old ideas. You're changing, and you're changing for the better. So you need to let go. Okay, especially here. The self-realization that you're having right here, it's you know, it wants you to let go of old ways of thinking. Um, and your guys are trying to tell you, like, put you on to something so you can change your life for the better. You need to let this, whatever you're holding on to, whatever this way of thinking, this person, this relationship, whatever, this emotional thing, you need to let go so goodness can come to you, okay? All right, peace, comment, like, subscribe, share, care, and all that good stuff. All my information is below, so if you're interested in a reading, if you want to be a patron on my Patreon page, if you want some information on my podcast, it's all in the description box below. Also, my social media information is there too, okay? Much love, y'all. Peace.